Hey, how's it going, guys? So I'm going to give you a little tour, if you want to call it that. Um, let's just say I'm going to show you my indoor seedling setup. I have this with my washer in my little laundry room here. So I have two Mars Hydro full spectrum LED lights, and as you can see, they work really well on cacti, on seedlings anyways. So let me show you guys what I got here. Here I have a Stenocereus martinezii, which is variegated. It's growing really slow because it's variegated. It doesn't photosynthesize the way it should. That is the same age as this guy right here. So yeah. Anyways, so I have most of my seedlings in these 10 by 20s. Last year I had 4. This year, this winter, I only had 3. 1, 2, 3. And I didn't sow that many seeds this year because I kind of lagged on uppotting all these last year. So look how crowded they are now. They're like really crowded. Yeah, look at these big ones. Yeah, it's crazy. Here also I have these aren't succulents, but they're like succulents. These are pinguiculas. Really beautiful plants here. But that's besides the point. Anyways, so aside from this, when I just sow the seeds in my living room, I have some heating mats, which I have things in bags. And little by little I'll bring them over here so they grow a little. So here's some. I planted these January 25th. Look at these guys. These are from seeds I brought from Puebla, Mexico, of the huge echinocactus. And look at how crazy they sprout. They're really tall. Anyways, so let me show you guys what I got here. These are all Stenocereus guerretarensis. This one is 2 of these are from white pulp fruit and 2 are from purple. This is a Eulychnia right here. Eulychnia Saint, I don't know how you pronounce it. Piana or Piana. And out of 10 seeds, these are the only 2 that came up. I have these are Pachyceres depamos. These are Pachyceres grandis. This is Pachyceres pecten aboriginium. These are Peniocereus viperinus. Back there I have some Stenocereus martinezii. These are, I gotta check what I wrote on there. These are martinezii too. I'm not sure what that one is. Yeah, I gotta check. Back there I have some random feral cactus, which look how crazy they're coming out of the pot. I didn't expect 100% germination. I had some old seeds that I found on the floor at some garden I went to, and look at how crazy. They're coming out of the pot. Let me show you. Let me show you this tool I used, because with all these spiny little seedlings, it's hard to reach things. So I use this fish hook remover to grab things, to grab pots like this. And this is how I grab pots. Look, it's like a circle when it should be a square pot. And you can see how crazy. Let me show you the bottom. I saw this from when I watered it last. see if you could tell. Can you see? The dirt rose up and it has roots. So the dirt is up here. The substrate is down, it's up here already because this is popping out of its pots. Yeah. What I'm gonna do is I have some different kind of trays. I'm gonna see how many of these I could put on there. And whenever I sell some seedlings, I might throw 1 or 2 of these in for free when I do mail order. So let me put this guy back. So yeah, this fish hook remover is a lifesaver. Here I have these Stenosarius littoralis seedlings. I'm not sure what pollinated the flower, but these are seedlings of Stenosarius thurberii littoralis. It's a subspecies of thurberii. Some people say thurberii. Look at these little guys. I sold them in October. Yeah, pretty nice. The pot next to it is the same thing. These are all Trichosarius hybrids. They look like this is Alien Athea Sharks Blue. Yeah, these are different Athea Alien. Yeah, these are just different Trichosarius hybrids here. These are some I'm not sure what genus it's in now, but you could call it a Stenosarius Hollianus, and I crossed it with a Stenosarius thurberii. This is a look how white these are. These are Stenosarius pernosus off a yellow fruit. These right here, these right here are a Stenosarius gedetanoensis, and I used Pachycereus weberi pollen. Tell me, what do you think? Do they look different than these guys? Oh, you can't tell right now, but we'll see. This is a crazy hybrid. This is a hybrid of a hybrid of a hybrid. I won't get into that one. This right here, this is a form of this is a Stenosarius, but it's thought to be a cross between Chrysocarpus and Quividonus, but it's a seedling of that plant, so it might be a hybrid of a hybrid. These are some Pelocarius. This is a Stenosarius fimbriatus. I don't think, yeah, you can't really see the farina that well here. This is a Chrysocarpus. These are hybrids of a hybrid. The mother plant is Stenosarius pernosus with Velasquez chichipe hybrid, and I don't know what pollen pollinated it, but look at the crazy farina on it. Crazy, right? Yeah, I need to uppot these in the springtime. These are a hybrid I made of a Cereus rosiflorus crossed with a Camara panis. Here's a Pachycereus nepamo variegated one right there. Back here, this is a Neobuxbaumia squamulosa. It's kind of weird how it's split into 4 heads. So I put it in its own pot, and it's growing really, really slowly. Not as slow as these guys. These are Areocarpus, or if you want to call it Areocarpus, whatever. These are really, really slow growers. I have never taken these outside. So next year I'll be moving these to the greenhouse. These guys have been here for quite a while. These are Albumanias pictiniferas. And look how beautiful these are. They're like purple. Yeah, these are beauties right here. This one, I believe this is this fimbriatus, previously known as Stenosarius hystrix. They changed the name. This is Pilosocereus glaucorus right here. Really nice pilos right here. Really nice. And I have one fungal issue on only one plant. I think it's due to lack of airflow in here. And I have it on this one too. Look at the black spots. So I have these two. It's only these two seedlings. I need to take that one out. Maybe graft it, or I don't know, sink or swim. See if it dies or lives. Anyways, let's see what else I got here. These are Eulychnia acidas right here, which this pot is also right here. This one. I have some copiapoas, Cinerea and Cinerea albispinas back there. These two are Stenocereus stanleyi. These two pots right here are Echinopsis hybrids. One had a pink flower, and that was a mother plant, and the other one had a white flower. So every seedling will give a slightly different kind of flower, and I'm gonna give some away. I'm only gonna keep like maybe 10. See what kind of different flowers I get. This is Peniocereus, the same as the top. These are some more Queretaraensis. These are from the seeds are from Amacueca, Jalisco, and these are off a pink fruit. These are also Echinopsis hybrids. Actually, this one too, but the father plant is a Lobivia and Diligentes, something like that. It's a thinner cactus with longer spines, and it had a yellow flower. So the mother plant has a bright pink fuchsia flower, and the father plant, where the pollen source, actually it's the other way around. So the father plant has a yellow flower, and the mother plant is where I got these seeds from. It's a bright fuchsia pink flower. So look how jam-packed these are. I really need to grow these out. And so you could see how it really hinders their growth to have them this tight. I took like a few seedlings out and put them here. These kind of died. But look at this one. Look at how big this seedling got compared to these. And that's because of lack of, they're too crowded. So come springtime, I'm going to put each and every one of these in their own pot. And I'll be giving these away to friends so they can grow them out. And just ask them if they could give me pictures once they flower in a few years. Maybe 2-3 years, they should flower. And I might graft maybe 2 or 3 of them. Just to see what kind of flowers these produce. These are some Lophophorus. These are, I had one of these more crowded than this, and I uppotted those, but I lagged on uppotting these, and look how squished they are. So I need to uppot these. And these are from different seed pods, and look at how crazy, look at the amount of variegated ones that I got here. Very few came up from this seed pod, but I got some variegated ones. That's pretty cool. Some friends tell me, oh, you gotta graft them. It's like, I don't want to graft all of them. I might graft one of the variegated ones. Maybe the one that's all smashed right there in the middle. Maybe I'll graft that guy. Once I uppot these, I'll cut it in half, and I'll pinch the roots off, and I'll graft the tip, and then I'll reverse it and graft the bottom part, so the roots are sticking up. Anyways, so that's it for my indoor seedling setup. Again, I have 2 Mars Hydro LED lights. It's pretty cool because you could dim the lights. You could dim them or make them brighter. Has a dimmer here, and then on and off switch. And you can hook them up here. You could use this to hook it up to a timer also. Anyways, here I have some dragon fruit hybrids. This is a Frankie's Red hybrid. So I had this in my in a heat mat. I have two 10 by 20 heat mats with some seedlings starting out. And once they sprout and they start to grow a little like this, I'll bring them over here so they could get some little bit of light, and I'll crack open the bag a little bit, and like 2 weeks later they'll be out of the bag and they'll be here for a few months, maybe a whole year. Now, some friends have asked me how I water my indoor seedlings, and I'm not going to show you how I do it, but I'm going to tell you how I do it. So I have a few gallons here that I use specifically for fertilizing. I write fertilizer all over the gallon so someone doesn't accidentally drink from it. And so what I do is I put 2 tablespoons of vinegar to acidify the tap water, and then I add 1 or 2 scoops of fertilizer. I use a cheap Miracle-Gro tomato fertilizer. And then I will pour this water into a tray here. So the tray will fit about 1.5 gallons. So this and half of another one. And I let it sit for a few minutes, probably 4, 5, 6 minutes. And then I will get an empty tray, the one up here, and I will transfer all the pots using my fish hook remover, which is good for moving pots, and it's also good for pulling weeds from cacti, like the base or little cacti. You could pull weeds off with this. So then the water that's left in the tray, I will dump it into the next tray, and a tray like this will probably soak up half a gallon. So I'll put that water in there, and then I'll fill it with another container of fertilizer and vinegar. And I have 3 trays, so I do that. And then separately, I have some little containers, they're smaller than this, they're about half the size. And I'll put all of these in there. These I have down the middle, and I'll water those there. And the water doesn't go to waste, because then I'll go outside and put that fertilizer in my other plants. And I water I water every week during the warmer months, and when it's the winter time and it's cold, I will water once every 2 to 3 weeks, depending on how cold the nights are. Last year we had some colder nights. We had some really cold nights, and I brought some heating mats, which I keep them in here. I have some heat mats in here in this tray. Oh, they're right here. So I put heat mats here, and I left them on during the nights because the nights were really, really cold. But I didn't do that this season at all because it's been a really mild winter. The lowest we've gotten was probably like 36, or no, not even that, like 39, 38 degrees Fahrenheit. Anyways, guys, that was a quick video. I think I mentioned everything I have in here except the Neobox Bomia squamulosas, where I got this little seedling from, the one that got the 4 heads. It's really weird. It's one seedling, got 4 heads. I was hoping it would crest or something, but I don't think it's going to. But it was in a pot. It was in this pot. It was in that pot with these 3 other Neobox Bomias, the squamulosas. Those are some really big, those grow to be really, really huge cacti, and they're endemic to Michoacan, Mexico. You can see my videos of other Neopuxpamias, but those other ones are from Puebla, Mexico. But these grow just as big. They're really, really big. Anyways, that's it for now, guys. If you have any questions about my seedlings, oh, one more little pot I didn't mention is these tiny. Really quick, let me just show you guys. These are Cactus lindsayii from Michoacan, Mexico. These are over a year old, and look how tiny they are. These are the smallest seeds I have ever grown. I was given some Cactus disconformis, but I never grew the seeds. But these were a little bigger, but they're really tiny seeds. Way smaller than any other cactus seeds that I've grown. But they're on their way. They're growing. And I have some of these in the greenhouse. And they're looking good. I'll do a video on them and show pictures of their the way they look like when they're bigger. They're really, really nice Cactus. But really slow growing when they're, by seed. Okay, that's it for now, guys. If anyone has any questions about any seedlings you see here, check out this one. This is a Stenoserius martinezii. It's a little stressed. That's why it's yellow. It's not variegated. And this one is the same age, but it started to split and it's growing weird. So I think it's gonna be some kind of monstrose. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I have another one somewhere here, which was growing weird too, and I don't know where it's at. Oh, where is it? Where is it hiding? Probably down here somewhere. It's weird. Okay. Anyway, oh, over here, right here in the corner. This one kind of split, but the growth does look kind of normal. But this one looks more rounded. It's kind of weird. Anyways, if you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment or write me on my Instagram, Manimal Power or Manimal Cactus. Cheers, guys.